Managing children at home during lockdown is a real art. During this lockdown, we've touched base with a few parents and asked them how they're handling and managing their kids at home. Welcome to another episode of Showcase on Sevens TV. Now, let's get to hear the questions and what these parents have answered. Also, let's see what the kids are up to. Now, on to the questions. Describe your lockdown life.
Kia ora. Hello everyone. Namaskaram. So yes, New Zealand is in yet another lockdown. For me, lockdown is really precious. Why? Because otherwise I do have a very busy life. I do a full-time job, as well as I do run a small creative company called Grandiose the Creative Company. So both are very demanding. So my job takes pretty much the whole weekdays, and my creative company is very demanding when it's weekends and late evenings, etc. So during lockdown, for me, it's a perfect time to spend more quality time with my family, as well as relax, sit back, rejuvenate, and accumulate more energy for next coming big busy time.
I know lockdown can be quite challenging for parents, especially trying to juggle work and look after your children. So I definitely recommend keeping the child's routine consistent every day. They know what is expected of them and what to expect. So that's really helped reduce Nyla's anxiety. And also I recommend having lots of hands-on play, like playing with some water, bubbles, Play-Doh, paint. You really enjoy that, Nyla? Yeah. And what I find with these hands-on activities is that children can be quite independent.
We know that a lot of families are finding it tough to cope at the moment due to different challenges. It's challenging for each and every family in one way or another. But we are lucky to have our young kids with us and my wife. So we are a family of 6, got 4 kids. We think this is a time for us to regroup, re-energize, so that we will be ready once the lockdown is finished.
I think, as we all know, lockdown is never easy for any of us. It is a challenging time indeed. And we all do miss our work atmosphere, our friends, socializing with our friends, or even a takeaway coffee or food. But I think the most important and positive side of lockdown is that we get a lot of time to spend with our family. In fact, all the time with our family. So that's what even we do. We try to spend all our time together, play with our kid, watch some fun movie, do some moves, or do some faces, have fun together.
Introduce your kids.
So I do have 2 daughters, Shakti and Samruddhi. Shakti is my elder one. She's 10 years old and she is in year 5. And Samruddhi is my younger one. She is 6 years old and she is in year 1.
My name is Suchi and this is my daughter, Nyla.
So let me introduce you to my kids. The eldest one is Mara. She's 10-year-old. She's the sporty one. She's the one who takes us out for exercises. And I'm doing a lot of cycling because of her. The second one is Sneha. She's our master chef. She cooks amazing meals. Especially it helps when you're ordering HelloFresh and stuff, which comes with the cooking instructions. So she allows cooking for the family. Then we have Sophia, who is 5. She's going to be the next New Zealand Got Talent person, or she loves making videos and she's quite good at it. Probably she spends a lot of time watching it too. And then we have the birthday boy Samat. We call him Sam. He just turned 4 yesterday. He's a mix of all 3. He's good, very good brother.
This is my daughter Sana. She's 11 years old and she's in year 6 at school. And she's passionate about dance and she loves drawing and painting. And that's how she cuts her time mostly nowadays during this lockdown.
How have you managed your kids during lockdown? The most loved and challenging moments.
When it comes to lockdown, kids are at home, so we need a plan. We try to work around a timetable. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Usually, they do have regular online classes with their respective teachers. So, after that, they will be having assignments to finish as well. So, they do all these things as a routine. Then, after that, we try to utilize the time to read books. Fortunately, both of my kids love reading books, and we do have a really good collection at home. So they do read quite a lot of books. Then we ensure that they do get some physical exercise. So we do play games, as well as we try and do family walk around our neighborhood. So that's a really lovely time for us to do some walks as family.
My biggest challenge during lockdown, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one facing this problem, I'm sure all you parents are facing this problem too, is am I giving the right amount of quality time to my child? It just so happens is when you're working from home, somehow your work just triples. So rather than keeping your child on the iPad or the TV while you're doing your day-to-day work at home, am I engaging Nyla in an educational way or spending that quality time with her when I am working? So that has been very challenging for me. So Nyla, what have you enjoyed the most during lockdown? Cooking. Yeah, we've been baking a lot, haven't we? We've made a heart-shaped cake. We've done some cookies. And some muffins. So cooking is another great way of bonding with your child. Get them to help you with breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So you're interacting with them, not only teaching them some skills, but it's a great way of feeding the whole fun out.
So 4 different characters, all demanding, all needs attention. So it's crazy in our household. My wife, Sandhya, we call her Sandy. She's the one, the rock pillar, the reason why we are all sane at the moment.
A little turtle, his name is Tiny Tim, and when I saw him in the water, he likes to swim.
Children are the most affected during lockdown. They get really bored sitting at home and they do miss their friends, their playtime, their school, their teachers. And same is the case with Sana. She keeps asking us when she can go back to school and be with her friends again. And that's really challenging for us because she knows that she is going to intermediate school very soon. And she just has four months to complete her primary school. And so she just wants to be with her friends, play with them. Otherwise, she's going to miss them, after that. So what we do is we try to call her friends, their parents, and get them on phone and get her to talk to them, or even do a video call so that she can see her friends and catch up with them. And that's the best I think we can do at this point. But the happy moments, the happy things that we do as a family is we can spend as much time as we can with her. So we are her friends at this point. So we play carom board. We do play badminton in our backyard. She helps me cook sometimes, chop vegetables for me. She helps her dad in gardening. And dancing is something that she and I really enjoys. So we do some moves together sometimes, do some funny memes or videos, and make the maximum possible, fun times together.
Your advice to parents on managing kids during lockdown.
I think the best thing to do in lockdown for kids is keeping them busy, keeping them active, and at the same time, this is the best time for you to enjoy some quality time with your family and your children. I would say enjoy every moment because they are just going to grow up pretty quickly. So this is the time you get to spend a lot with them and make it memorable.
But the silver lining of the lockdown is that, we do have 24-hour access to our children. So take this time to get to know your child, what they're into, what they're not into, just having that communication open with them, we don't have that luxury in our day-to-day normal lives. We come home from work, all we're trying to do is feed them, bathe them, put them to bed, and then we move on to the next day again. So it's quite mundane. So having this time during lockdown has been amazing for Nyla and I. We've bonded so much, she's 4 turning 5, so she's starting school soon. So we're having lots of wonderful conversations. So it's been really great.
What I believe is for kids and for families, treat this lockdown as a time to be with one another, because a lot of uncertainty is happening around the world. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. So make the most of today. Have fun. Live your life the fullest. Enjoy. Don't leave any complaints or excuses. Just make the most of it. Kids will catch up with their studies once they're out of the lockdown. So don't stress too much. Yeah, they will come good. And they will think this time as a good time in their life. So make sure you make a lot of memories.
Well, we've seen a lot of exciting things the parents have done to keep their kids occupied. Lockdown has also definitely been a way the parents have been able to bond more with their kids. On that note, make sure you keep an eye out on Seven's TV for more such exciting episodes. Until next time, this is Bharti signing out.